Good afternoon, welcome to the second edition of Tuesday's Times, and my name is Delphine. And today we actually have a new guest, Mr. Mohan. Alright, Mr. Mohan.
Yep.
Should I call you Mr. Mohan or should I call you Mohan?
Just Mohan will do.
Okay,
Easy.
well, Mohan,
Yep.
I heard that you are a veteran for 25 years in this industry, and currently you are with Prudential.
Yep.
Would you like to share with the audience how's your journey like?
Well, just like I think any newbie in the business, I couldn't find a job because this is never my first choice employment. But this is only a job that was actually wanting me to come into the business because I was already a celebrity. So they know the scope of potential business is already there. And every manager was like, every time calling me, say, hey Mohan, you should come and join me, you should come and join me. But then again, I say, no, I'm looking for something that's fixed. I must have a CPF and all the stuff, the usual stuff. But unfortunately, even with those days, I just had my A-levels then. It's like, I still find it so difficult to get a job. I don't know the reason. And without any choice, I said, let's get into insurance business. And yeah, from then till now, there's no regrets. That's the beautiful part of it.
That's wonderful. Wait, I was told that you were a singer in Vasantham since you were 16 years old. 16, yes. So before you joined the industry, you were already a celebrity.
Yes.
So maybe, and I also heard that because of that, you were singing in one of the Prudential's gala dinner, am I right?
Yeah, yeah.
Tell us more about that, please.
Passion at a very young age, tender age itself, is all about music. That's the only thing I was doing as my recreational activity. And I was, by chance, I had an opportunity to go into Vasantham Central's talent time. That's a nationwide thing. And yeah, that was like, 1984. 1984.
That wasn't a very long time ago.
Okay. And I won then, and that's how my musical journey started. And again, when I was 19, 3 years after, I had another major competition. This time it's open to the Malaysians as well.
Wow.
So it's open to the Malaysian as well as Singaporeans. And yeah, I'm very lucky. I won again. I've been singing only Tamil songs. During my national service days, I moved into English songs, and only when I became a practitioner in my company, there was a convention that I attended, and the best thing, it was in Hong Kong. Where,
so that's the Prudential one, is it?
Prudential one, yeah. So it's in Hong Kong, and I was called on stage by the MC all of a sudden. It's like a competition they had, and I don't know why this MC said, okay, we like to call Mohan on stage. And he said, you should sing some Chinese song. I said, thankfully, I knew this Hokkien song.
I'm sure we are all very curious right now.
So I did that one song in Hong Kong. Oh my God, it's like amazing. The entire Prudential.
Do you still remember that song?
Oh yeah, I do.
Do you mind saying a lyric or two?
All right, sure. It's like, Ong ya chin siu ki, ho ya chin siu ki gunai bo chi ki. Thank you.
That was great. That was great. You know, I want to ask you another question. I can see that you have so much passion in your life, and so much passion for your love. And does that kind of translate into your job as well as an agent, right?
You can say that. There are few things, few stages of life-changing moments that I went through.
Yes,
and
if you don't mind me asking, that was the kidney diagnosis, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right,
Maybe you want to share with everybody. That year you did MDRT.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing. You know, in our industry we have a lot of excuses. Why we cannot hit MDRT, but you know, that year that you had a kidney failure, right? And then you still went on to do MDRT. Can you please tell me more?
I must say thank you to my manager, MP Salva. At this juncture, because I still remember it's 2 years after joining Prudential. I joined Prudential in 1997, And in 1999, September, I was diagnosed with the end-stage renal failure. And it's September, and I've got like 3 months to complete my the goal that I set in the beginning of the year 1999. That's MDRT. And why I said my manager is the one who guided me and encouraged me to not give up on my goal at all times is because a person dealing with a condition which I suffered, it's a question of lots of uncertainties. It's like, will you die? Do you think you're going to see the next day? I don't know. And I've got a 2-year-old daughter, and at that time. So there's a lot of questions running in my mind, and you're totally confused. Are you supposed to look at MDRT as a goal, or are you supposed to take care of yourself? So this is where the manager comes in, and this is why I always feel no manager is perfect, but the manager knows exactly what you need to do in order to achieve your dreams, and that's what the manager's job is all about. He may not be a good football player, but he can really coach a good team if he wants to. So similarly, my manager took total disregard for my condition, which means he still treated me as an able-bodied guy. You have to come for your meeting every morning. The days that you are on dialysis, I leave you, but the days that you're not doing a dialysis, you better go and see your 3 guys. So there's no difference between me and my colleagues, and every one of us in the team were running for MDRT. And there are moments I remember walking, late nights, like 9 o'clock, because I only can work 3 times, because alternate days. It's like Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I go through 5 hours of dialysis.
Wow, 5 hours, that's very tiring.
Yeah, very tiring. It's like me driving to the dialysis center at 6 in the morning. You start your dialysis at 7. By the time they complete it, it's about close to 12. And your body is totally drained out. You don't have any energy. You got to go back home. The only thing you want to do is hit the bed. So that's what I've been doing. But I get up again, it's about 7, 8 o'clock in the evening. The only thing I could do is just to pick up the phone and touch base with my clients for tomorrow's appointment. I got to do that because tomorrow is the day that I have to work.
Yes.
I don't have a choice.
But your manager making you treating you like everybody else, right?
That's important.
That helps you to feel normal, right? And not focus on the issues at hand, but rather the fact that you still have to run for your cases, you still be treated, and be focused on being productive.
Yeah,
Am I
because
right?
you're not supposed to have this self-pity on you. He wants you to see yourself as dynamic. There's so much of potential in you. Nothing is wrong with you except that you got to go for dialysis. That's the kind of a presumption and the kind of image you want me to create for myself. So there are definitely moments when I was running for MDRT the last 3 months with the medical problem and with the alternate days of working hours. That definitely it's not easy, because there are moments I'll be walking in my little India thinking who's the person I need to talk to. That's about probably 9:30 at night.
Wow.
9:30 at night. And because I'm a celebrity, I'm bound to meet someone who wants to talk to me. That's an advantage. So I didn't want to lose that. I just want to sit probably in a restaurant, probably somebody will walk past and just say, "Hey Mohan, hey, how come you're here?" That's it. That's all I needed. And I got to give my business card and introduce myself and tell him or her that, can I make an appointment with you for insurance?
Nice.
So I need to do that. But I got to make a lot of sacrifices. And when you achieve MDRT at that point in time, I'm special because I did it with my medical problem.
Yes, and you have a story to tell.
Yeah.
So you are definitely a inspiration to everyone in this industry. Every single one of us, young, new. I think that it's something that we can all learn from you. So no more excuses.
Well, it's not easy, right? Not easy, but you must set the goal, right?
Yes.
Without setting MDRT as a goal, then you'll never run for it.
Yes.
So you must set that as a goal each year, and the law of the universe will be kind to you.
Law of attraction, isn't it?
Yeah, attraction. The universe.
When you focus on something that is good, you will get good stuff.
True.
The end of the story, isn't it? I heard that there was a part 2. 5 years later, you had to go through a kidney transplant.
Yeah.
And how is it like being on medication at the same time having to handle all these different aspects of your life?
What happened after 5 years on dialysis, and I was lucky to find a matching donor, and I remember very vividly the cost of getting this operation done is about $60,000.
Oh my!
60. It is called a package deal. you need to pay 60. You got to prepare 60,000 both for the donor and yourself. That's it. It was done in a private hospital, and I don't have any insurance, simply because at the age of 21 I was already diagnosed with this medical problem. So I joined the insurance company as a practitioner at age 23, and I had only one insurance done, and that didn't give me the medical coverage that I needed. It's more on a death. Those days it's all about death, nothing else. So
not even total hospital coverage.
No, not at all. So when 30 years old, I got the dialysis thing going on, and at 35 it's like tomorrow is the operation. I remember very well the staffs in the hospital were calling me every hour to make sure that I pay the $60,000 before I can be pushed in for the operation the following day.
$60 at that period. 60,000. Sorry, $60. 60,000.
Yeah.
At that period of time is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
I mean, till now it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it is. But the point is, even if you have the money, you wouldn't want to splurge on a medical, isn't it? It would be wiser for you to just buy an insurance and let the insurance take care of it.
Yes.
Why would you want to pay $60,000?
Yes.
It's hard-earned money. So it's then it dawned on me that it is so important that I get out of this whole thing quickly and go to my clients and explain to them what has happened to me, and explain to them the need for an insurance to protect every one of them against all these premature events in life.
Yes, definitely. I think this is very important to be covered when you can.
Correct. Then I mean that's what it is. So I thought 60,000 is over. I paid that and came out of the operation. Everything is so good. But there's another bomb, that is I pay $1,500 every single month towards my medical bills. It's all been like 15 years now since transplant.
For 2005. 15 years. So this is cost
every
you can't
month.
Take back.
Every month I have to pay $1,500 for the post-transplant anti-rejection pills.
Can I just ask, since you don't have insurance, that's a wonderful story to tell to anyone that you meet, right? Because it's a personal story. But is that also something that drives you to be better every day as an advisor?
Right. So my tagline to my clients sometimes is, what I have, you don't have. What I don't have, you can choose to have. So what I mean, what I have is a medical problem. Do you have it? No, good. What I don't have is an insurance policy that I need it so badly, but I can't buy. No company will cover me. But you have a choice. You have a choice to pay $1,500 every month like me, or you can choose to pay just $150 every month to take care of the rest of the problem.
Wow.
That's the only.
Where's the paper on the side?
I mean, that's been my tagline for the longest time, and I see, because to be on 19 capsules a day for the last 15 years, and to be on insulin twice, morning and evening, and then don't forget you have to still do your production.
Yes.
And because it's all boils down to my income. I need my income. I've got my initial cost of living to take care of.
And you have a family to take care of
yes.
as well, right?
The basic one is 1,500 every month. Do I have a choice? Can I say no, I don't want to pay 1,500, and then it's the next thing is grave. I got to be prepared for that. My kidneys will fail, and I have to go through everything that a dialysis patient has to go through. So it's never an easy thing in life. So somewhere along the way, I realized I have this problem, and I'm into this business. Remember I said I didn't want to come into this business. But when I look back in my life, I realized I came into this business for a particular reason. Design. Why? Number one, I didn't work on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays. Did the company sack me? No, I'm still employed till today. Number two, the cost of maintaining a medical problem, I know best. So all the more I'm taking this information, going out to my clients and tell them, you better take care of yourself. So it's by design. If I didn't go through what I go through, there's no stories for me to talk about. I'll be just like anybody else, taking care of all the other things in life, like, luxury, entertainment. This is what I'll do because I'm already an entertainer.
Well, honestly speaking,
I read a lot of books on philosophy of life. So these things allow me to have a good balance between the tedious work that we are looking at, that's the production, balancing ensuring that I'm responsible for everything that's happening around me. There's nobody else. I believe in that a lot. So which means I take charge of my life at every stage, which let it be my career, let it be my medical, let it be my spiritualism, everything. You are in charge, nobody.
That's a great lesson, and that's a great life quote to live by.
That's the way it's supposed to be, because it's so easy to blame the entire environment. If I don't do my production for the year, I can always say the market is bad. Isn't
COVID
it?
virus.
but then it's the market. It's not the market. If you really sit down and think through, if you really reflect, you realize that you have actually used the market condition to serve the complacency in you.
Yeah.
So, but that requires a lot of reflection. Many agents who did not succeed, the problem is they do not reflect on their follies. They have a serious problem. It's nothing to do with the environment, nothing to do with your office, nothing to do with your manager, nothing to do with the company, nothing to do with the products. It is you.
We have one last question as a takeaway,
sure,
okay?
Sure.
If you will have one thing to give other than what you have said to our new agents, what would you like them to learn?
Because I'm in the business for like 20 odd years. One thing I realize is we want success, and success is personified as money only. Many a times it's money that success means. Not wrong. But because the agent is getting a license to learn what is financial planning, after learning about financial planning, he goes out to make sure that he educates his clients about financial planning, but sad to say, he doesn't apply it on his own life. That is called financial prudence. And as such, you realize that it's all about living with lots of liabilities at times. And because I live with liabilities, I realize that I do this job no longer as a mission. It is all about commission. So when commission is the predominant reason why I'm working or waking up in the morning, running after my clients, I got to see 3 people, I got to close all 3 cases, you realize is to feed him and not the interest of the client. So that is one. So what I believe a lot, until today I tell my guys and all, is building relationship is the key here. Even if you are not, you should never go for an appointment thinking that I'm going to close you. No. Go and have a wonderful conversation with him about why is there a need for protection, why is there a need for wealth accumulation. When you can do that, trust me, everyone has got a heart and everyone can feel you for sure, and they know why you are in front of me. You don't have to ask, can you buy? They will say, when can I meet you again to probably do some of my financial planning? That's it. The business is easy if you know that you are there to build relationship. The business gets tougher and tougher every single year because you are skewed towards commission. So that's the way I look at my business, and I lasted so long in this industry and many more years. I feel that I'm in a very noble business. Like I said, you either choose to pay 150 or you pay 1,005. The choice is yours. That's it.
Well, that is a wonderful afternoon session with you today.
Likewise.
And that is the end of our segment. Please continue to support us at Tuesday Times. So we'll see you for the next one.
Bye-bye.